Hello people of Earth and welcome back to episode 2 of the Duelist Kingdom Tournament. I'm your host Gamma Exia, but our first match is Shadi versus Megan Hill. Let's begin the duel. Got Shadi versus Megan Hill in round 3, in match 3. We got a book deck versus a card destruction deck. Now Shadi's deck does focus on destroying cards, reshuffling cards and looking at the opponent's cards. Well, Megan Hill deck is still the book infusion as she is. And it looks like Shadi's got a good hand, not brilliant, but a good hand. Wow, we've got 2 face down cards and a face down in spelling trap card. And I've got Mystic Tornado destroying Rerune's Lucky Iron Axe. But lucky enough, Big Eye gets brought up in for drawing a card when Lucky Iron gets destroyed. And Jar Greed activates with Dust Tornado. Dust Tornado will destroy. Magic Cylinder. What magic? Magical Circle. Oh, and we do lose Hidden Spellbook as well. And Snakehair destroys, I think, one day they'll make cards I can actually say. And we've got a spell counter on the Royal Magical Library. But sadly to say, Shadi's got the build in his grasp while Megan Hill is still struggling to get monsters out. But hopefully her book cards will come in handy. And we get to see Shadi's boss monster. But sadly to say, the life points tap points isn't strong enough to beat the library. And we've got Hidden Spellbook. That brings back 2 magic cards and return them to the hand. Megan only needs 1 more spell counter, then she can actually able to draw another card. And Pixie Knight goes to the grave. And Dust Tornado destroys the spells, the Time Seal. And Megan Hill plays another card face down in the Spelling Trap zone. Oh, we've got a Magical Typhoon destroys the Curse of Aging. How many other people want to have that? Oh, and we get Big Eye getting destroyed, but his ability will allow to automatically shuffle through Megan Hill's deck. So I'm quiet in this one. It's a bit hard to comment on a match where you pretty much got nothing to say. Oh, and all the cards on the field get flipped into the face down mode. Oh, but Morphing Jar number 2 fix that up. And Widespread Room goes to the grave, and we get 3 monsters out on the fix with. And it looks like Megan Hill has lost a handful of her magic cards of the Book of Secrets, the Book of Lunar Eclipse, the Book of Life. Lucky enough, Magician of Faith is allowed to bring 1 magic card back to the hand. And it was the Book of Secret Arts. And increasing Breaker Magic, the Magical Warrior. Oh, but sadly to say, we've just lost another good. Oh, and Pot of Greed goes to the grave, and so does Magic Cylinder. But lucky enough, Breaker Warrior has returned. Oh, looks like we've got the second Morphing Jar on the field. Oh, Breaker Knight goes to the Magical Warrior's gone to the grave. And we've got the Black of the Witch Forest attacking, but that's no good as the opponents have to redraw summon monsters out again. And we've got Morphinjaw face down now. And Morphinjaw flips, destroying 3 of his own cards, but actually Monster Reborn bring back his boss monster. But looking in Megan Hill's hand, she does have Dark Elf. And the Black of the Witch Forest goes to the grave, but it allows him to bring a card to the hand. And we've got Dark Elf. But negate attack stops that in the long run. So the decks are 15 to 12. So we might actually see our first deck out for the first time. And Witch of the Black Forest goes to the grave and now bring another monster to the hand. And we've got Breaker the Magical Warrior in attack mode. And Dark Elf attacks. And a card goes down, face down. Will the AI actually note not to attack? Attack doesn't know. Widespread Ruin activates, destroying the Millennium Golem and the Lucky Axe. And it looks like Shaddy's on the defense, sorry. And we have the Mystic attacking with Dark Elf attacking for 2,000, leaving Shaddy's life points at 5,600. But if Megan Hill keeps using it, her life points are got faster than his. And we've got the Magician of Silence, the Sage of Silence. And Shaddy's life points drop down to 200 only. Sadly to say, I think this match is well done finish. But he put up one last defense. Oh, and we do get to see Megan Hill's boss monster as the Chaos Commander Magician. One of many magicians in this tournament. And let's go to the next round where we find out who's dueling. And Megan Hill needs this win to move on to round 2. But if Shaddy wins, we go to a tiebreaker. It's time to duel. So I have to say, looks like Shaddy's hand's not brilliant. While he has one way to bring one card to his hand and one card and stopping one attack, it's up to him to actually use it properly. But that might not happen as Jaragri gets activated so much sooner. And we get the white-hatted magician, the white magician hat. Oh, and we got the Silent Sage attacking, but sadly to say is her attack points weren't high enough, and Megan Hill takes the first damage of the duel. And we got the Ghoul with an appetite in attack mode, and Silent Sage attacks, then activates a spell, activate the magical circle, allowed to bring a magician into attack mode. Wow, I blundered that a bit. And Ghoul with an appetite destroys Witch of the Black Forest to bring Dark Elf into a hand. But sadly to say, Shaddy's field is strong, but not strong enough to defeat a Dark Elf. And Sage of Silence attacks. That means no spell cards can be activated on, I think, both sides for one turn. Oh, your opponent can't activate no spell cards. And we got Snakehair destroying the second Witch of the Black Forest, able to bring Breaker the Magician Warrior. And we get the Breaker Master. Oh, and he activates it, sending Mind Wipe. But sadly to say, Shaddy takes 2,000 life points, leaving him with only 5,700 life points remaining. And sadly to say, because of the Sage of Silence keeps activating its effect, it means any magic cards won't be activated this turn. And Shadi takes another whopping 1,700 life points, leaving with only 3,000 left to play with. And we get Pot of Greed allowing to draw 2 new cards. Then Hidden Spell activates, bringing two magic cards to Pot of Greed and Mind Wipe. Oh, and sadly to say, it looks like Shadi's life points are only 1,800. It looks like Megan Hill has learned a lot from the GameStop tournament. And those spell cards are activated, but Widespread Ruin activates, but it won't be enough as Megan Hill's monster does damage, taking her spot in the next round. I'll see everyone later. Megan Hill moves on to round 2. Let's see who faces her, Immoru or JD Cannon. Let's begin the duel. We're on match 4, Immoru versus Jack D. Cannon. Sorry about that. So Jack D. Cannon has a beast deck, while Immoru's dragon deck was improved slightly to actually incorporate more damage dealing. But let's see who goes on, who wins the first match. It's time to duel. Oh, we've got King of the Swamp, the Trooper Dragon, Mystic Typhoon, Widespread Ruin, and Castle Wall. While Jack D. Cannon has summoned Hyena in attack mode. Oh, and we've got the Pearl Beast, but Hyena attacks, but deals 300 to himself. That means Jack took the first damage of the duel, while Widespread Ruin destroys the Pearl Beast. I always question if you could fuse 2 King Swamps together, and that's the answer. No, you can't. And we've now got the Hyena at 1,500. Now powerful enough to destroy the Trooper and King of the Swamp. Lucky enough, the Trooper Dragon can able to summon himself over and over from deck to field. But lucky enough, we got Dragon who dwells in the cave in defensive mode. Oh, and we're gonna see Jack's new boss. See Jack's boss monster, or not in this case. And we've got 2 more cards face down. Sadly, I think getting a boss monster out today is going to be a bit difficult. But we've got Threatening Roar stopping the attack. And we've got a Twin-Headed Behemoth in attack mode, but going straight to the grave because of Trap Hole. But Twin-Headed Behemoth's special ability will allow it to bring it back to the field. And we've got Des Wombat in attack mode. Oh, and Maurice took a lot of damage, taking him down to 5,100. And Mass Dragon destroys himself to bring out another Mass Dragon. Nope, he brings out the Divine Dragon Ragnarok in attack mode. But it's sad to say the only monster that could help him now is his boss monster. Oh, and we get Poison Fang. That means for every monster they destroy on the field, it inflicts 500 extra damage. But sadly to say, Immoru loses the first round. That means we'll go on to the next round to see if Jack D. Cannon can go to the second round. And we bring you match 2, Immoru versus Jack D. Cannon. Let's start the duel when it loads. And let's begin the duels, just like the olden days. And we have Mass Dragon, twin-headed behemoth, the divine dragon of Ragnarok, polymerization, and dust tornado on Moru's side. Oh, we've got 2 mass dragons. And we've got a giant rat going to the grave for its troubles. But we've got a giant rat number 2 joining the field. And Mystic Typhoon destroys Dust Tornado. Love it when that happens. Oh, and we get Death Wombat in attack mode. And Giant Rat destroys itself to be able to bring out Pearl Beast. But twin-headed behemoth is won't say goodbye anytime soon, as he places Master Dragon down in defensive mode. And we've got Griffin, Griffle in attack mode. Lucky enough, the dragon dwelling in the cave is in defensive mode. And for some reason it went into attack mode. I feel like the AI does this knowing there's Wabaku face down. What I would have done, put my dragon down, attacked, got out got Wingardium the Fortress number 1, polymerization, use Fusion Recovery to bring polymerization back, and the Wingardium the Fortress, bing bang bush. And someone's reading my mind. And we get Imoru's Kaiser Dragon, boss monster Kaiser Dragon. And we use Fusion Recovery to bring polymerization back and Wingardium the Fortress number 1. And we get both of these monsters attacking. And Kaiser Dragon destroys Wombat. But Pearl Beast destroys Wingardium the Fortress number 1. If Jack D. Cannon has a plan, he needs to play that plan right now. Oh, and negate attack stops Kaiser Dragon from attacking. But lucky enough, we have Master Dragon face down in defense mode. And threatening roar stops both Pearl Beast and Hyena from attacking. And Master Dragon attacks Pearl Beast, sending it to the grave. But we have the Enchanted Javelin increasing Jack's life points. Look, I'm doing rubbish with names today, I tell you. A Master Dragon and Giant Rat gets destroyed and able to summon. Summon. Twin-headed behemoth and the Pearl Beast. And we got Kaiser Dragon destroys Pearl Beast for a second time. While Twin-headed behemoth destroys one of the hyenas. The only way Jack could win this is if he gets his ritual monster. It's sadly to say that's not going to happen today. Oh, and we got Trooper Dragon in attack mode and destroying Hyena. While Twin-headed behemoth destroys my troop. And we have 2,300 damage on Jack, leaving him down to 5,100. And we've got Blackland Fire Dragon in attack mode. As all the monsters pair for attack, the second round will go to Imori Himjime. That means we go to our tiebreaker event. I'll see everyone there. And we go on to the tiebreaker event, Imori versus Jack D. Cannon. Whoever wins this goes on to round 2. But let's see who duels better, the dragons or the beast. It's time to duel. And we got Twin-headed behemoth, Mass Dragon, polymerization, Dragon Treasure, and Dust Tornado. Not a bad start, not a good start. And we got 2 Mass Dragons. And 20-headed behemoth gets a power up at 300, but loses it to Dust Tornado. And Giant Rat goes to the grave to bring out another Giant Rat. And a card is put down in, and another Dust Tornado has been put down. Ooh, and we got poison. Oh, and we've got, lucky enough, Dust Tornado happens to remove the fangs to making Giant Rat weaker. But Giant Rat is able to summon a second Giant Rat. And that second Giant Rat will be able to summon a Pearl Beast. And we've got Master Dragon. And Master Dragon destroys itself to summon another twin-headed behemoth. And we've got 2 hyenas on the field. It looks like both duelists are playing their best, but can both duelists hold out to draw out their stronger cards? Oh, and we get Pollinization with Fairy Dragon and King of the Swamp. That means we get Kaiser Dragon joining the field. And Negate Attack stops their attack for 1 turn. But can that be enough to hold out to let Jack summon any more monsters? But sadly to say, Hyena will suffer even more as we got Corey Dragon joining the field as well. It looks like Imoru will win this with hands down. And we got Fairy Dragon and Polymerization rejoining the hand. And we got Fairy Dragon attacking the Hyena. Kaiser Dragon destroying Pearl Beast. And 3 1,500 monsters going at it, leaving Jack with only 1,800 life points remaining. If he has a plan, which he doesn't, this means Imoru moves on to face Megan in round 2. Oh no, see you there. Good night, everybody. Imoru moves on to face Megan Hill in round 2, but let's see who duels who. We've got My Valentine versus Jake Dagoon. It's time to duel. We've got My Valentine versus Jake Dagoon. Let's see who wins first. It's time to duel. So we have a Harpies deck versus a Warrior deck. It's going to be interesting to see who wins this. I'm sadly to say, mine's not been able to draw one of the Harpy Lady's card, which might struggle for her deck. And we got a Harpy's Feather Dust to destroy 1 card. No, Mystic Typhoon, it could have been worse. And we got Warrior Lady of the Wasteland in attack mode, and 1 gets destroyed to the grave. And we've got another Egotist. Wow, mine's not having much luck in this beginning duel. And we got Sogan. And we've got Sogan activating, powering up Warrior of the Wasteland even more. But Fisher will take that to the grave. To be honest, if Jake Dagoon has an idea, he's playing very defensively at the moment. And mine's not, it's still not summoning, not been able to draw her Harpies Ladies. All the humanity. And we've got Marauding Captain in attack mode, doing 1,400 life points, dropping Maya's life points down to 6,600. Oh my god, she still hasn't drawn one of her Harpies card. And my Valentine's life points dropped to 4,000. Oh, we've got Hidden Spellback bringing Fisher and Harpy's Feather Duster. But lucky enough, we've got a monster that can handle its own Birdface. That is actually Birdface. I actually thought I was lying there for a second. Warrior of the Wasteland goes to the grave to summon the old man. And sadly to say, Birdface is able to bring Harpy's Lady into the hand thanks to Birdface sacrifice. Ooh, you've got Harpy's Pet present. And Harpy Lady activates Elegant Egotist, but she activates it twice, having 2 Harpy's Lady sisters on the field with Harpy's Lady. And wow, how the tables have turned against Jake Dagoon. And we got M Warrior number 1 in defensive mode and a face down card. But sadly to say, I don't think that's going to do much card. And we've got Harpy's Pet Dragon in attack mode. I would have kept the Harpy Pet Sisters in attack mode, but that's just me. And Harpy's Lady attacks. And so does Harpy Pet Dragon, leaving Jake Dagoon with only 400 life points. And there's nothing that Jake Dagoon can do. And we've got Sky Scout, or my favourite, Harpy's brother. Kind of wish it was still Harpy's brother. Oh, and we get Curse of Dragon, but negate attack stops it. Oh, and we've got Widespread Fisher activated, destroying the Curse of Dragon. So Harpy's Pet Dragon takes the win, but negate attack just stops it. Jake is really lucky that he had put negate attack on the last turn. But sadly to say, he's out of cards. That means... Ooh. And Jake Dagoon has lost, and my Valentine's moves on. We go to the second round, starting now. And we start round 2. I only need to win this to go on to the next round. But if Jake Dagoon wins this, we go to the tiebreaker. Let's begin the duels. We've got Birdface, Pottergree, Trapper Hole, Dust Tornado, and Harpist Party. That is a good hand. And we already got one of Harpy Ladies in my hand, unlike last time. And we got Trap Hole sending the old man to the grave. And Dust Tornado destroys the face down card, which was helpful actually. Oh, we've got Cyber Shield as well, so the Harpy Lady will get a power boost. And Birdface and Harpy Lady does a whopping damage to Jake Dagoon, dropping him down to 4,600. But we got and using skill succession, he's able to destroy Birdface and Harpy's Lady in one go. But her life points do drop back down to 3. Jake Dagoon's life points do drop down to 1,300. Something I wouldn't have done. Oh, and we get to see one of Jake Dagoon's fusion monsters as it fuses got a Caraborn Warrior. Oh, and we've got Kamikiri number. And Harpy's Lady destroys Warrior of the Wasteland, but that just brings more trouble than it's worth. Oh, we've got Legendary Sword powering up the Ninja. To be honest, it looks like Jake Dagoon is going to actually have a nice victory. The only way I can see he can hold out. Oh, and he gets Elegant Egotist, and that's not going to help. The only way, if the only way that Mai could actually win this is she summons all her Kamikiris, then Harpy's Lady. Oh, but sadly to say, I remembered and my life points have dropped down to 1,700. Mai has a plan. She needs to use it now, but sadly to say, she hasn't drawn a monster. This means we will be going to the tiebreaker event. And Jake Dragoon has summoned an army of monsters, but he has won. And we will be going to the tiebreaker event. I'll see everyone there. Bye. And we're on the tiebreaker events. That means either May or Jake Dragoon will move on to round 2. But let's find out who deck is stronger. Wind versus Warrior. Let's begin the duel. And my god, May Valentine's hand is quite good. Hopefully we can get all the Harpy ladies out. And we got Potter Green down her draw 2 new cards, but Soggy activates, increasing Warrior of the Wasteland tap points by 200. But Mystic Typhoon destroys Java Greed. So we got Harpy's Lady and Elegant Egotist summoning Harpy's Ladies, but Wabaku stops that in its track. Now, if it was me, I'd actually try getting Birdface destroyed. But Harpy's Lady go to the grave, and we've got the old man destroying Birdface. That allows May to bring Harpy's Lady back to her hand. And we've got Lady of the Wasteland in attack mode, in defensive mode, but sacrificed to some Gaia the Fierce Knight. Why would we put Gaia in Fierce Knight in defensive mode? And we've got Harpy's Sky Scout. Oh, but Harpy's Lady Sisters have gone to the grave. Sadly to say, May might have actually lost it. The only monster in her deck what could have handled it would have been Harpy Lady with Harpy's Pet Dragon. But without it, that might have lost her the door. And we've got Marauding Captain destroying Kamikiri number 1. And we might have a fighting chance. And we've got Kamikiri number 1 back in face down in defense. And sadly to say, Jake Dragoon is showing how powerful his deck is, as May's life point drops like a rock. And we've got another Harpy's Lady on the field. Oh, and we've got Fisher. Fisher will destroy Marauding Captain. Sadly to say, I don't see a way out of it. She needs Monster Reborn, at least. And we've got Curse of Dragon joining the field. If May has a plan, she needs to have something soon. And sadly to say, her hand's bricked. This means she's gonna lose 4,500 life points, leaving her with only 1,050 life points remaining. And sadly to say, that card's not gonna help the Harpy's girl. He's not that strong to battle them 2 monsters. And we've got the A-Force. And Guy the Fierce Knight takes it. That means Jake Dragoon is moving on to round 2. I'll see everyone then. Jake Dragoon moves on to round 2, but in the next episode we'll start off with Fortuna versus Jay Walker. I'll see you then.